Well, hello and welcome to Berthoud High School's graduation ceremony for the class of 2024. I am Gordon Boschman, your very proud building principal, and I would like to invite the Berthoud High School seniors to the stage. Yeah, so just wait. Here she goes. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise, remove your hats, and remain standing by Berthoud High School, Army JROTC. On this Memorial Day weekend, we would like to take a moment of silence to remember the 7 Berthoud High School graduates who have made the ultimate sacrifice so that we may continue to live in freedom. Thank you. The Berthoud High School Bridge Between seniors will now perform the national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so we sail at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight singing. Bend me and wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave. We got this.
Just in case. Turn it on. Parents, families, honored guests, and graduates, You may be seated. Again, good morning. Today we are gathering to celebrate with our graduates of the class of 2024. I would like to offer a special thanks to Mr. Sean Heading and our very own Berthoud High School's Bridge Between Seniors for the singing of our national anthem. I would also like to acknowledge Ryan Hilbig, Lauren Swanson, and Kristen Lutz, along with a host of building and district personnel for their work in organizing the many details required to make today's celebration a reality for our graduates. Class of 2024, I want to recognize and honor your persistent drive, your strength of character, and your sound academic performance that has brought each one of you to this moment of celebration today. The efforts you have offered in your high school career is truly your foundation for future success. An absolutely amazing accomplishment of the class of 2024 is that collectively, students have earned scholarships totaling in excess of $3.3 million. So once again, good morning, graduates, families, friends, and esteemed faculty. Today is a day of celebration, reflection, and perhaps a little bit of anxiety about what comes next. To our graduates, I just want to say this: you made it. First, let's address the elephant in the room. Yes, you survived high school. You navigated exams, social dramas, and those awkward moments or awkward years where you weren't quite sure if you were still a child or already an adult. Well, you've done it all, and sometimes you've done it with a sense of style that made us laugh, cry, and occasionally wondering what on earth you were doing. Well, I've been contemplating what words of wisdom I could offer you this morning, and this is what I came up with. I'll do my best to keep it light. First, let's talk about failure. You know, that thing we all fear but can't avoid. Thomas Edison, the guy who lit up our world, famously said, "I have not failed. I have just found 10,000 ways that won't work." So, when life hands you lemons, don't just make lemonade. Try making a lemon meringue pie, or maybe even a lemon curd. Just keep experimenting and learning. Next up is resilience. Think of resilience as your personal superpower. It's like being a rubber band. No matter how far you're stretched, you can bounce back. Remember that one time you studied all night for a test, only to realize that you reviewed the wrong chapters? Well, you might have felt defeated, but you bounced back. So remember, each setback is just a setup for a comeback. Keep bouncing back, stronger every time. And let's not forget about the power of humor. Life is too short to be taken too seriously. One of my favorite pieces of advice comes from Charlie Chaplin, who once said, "A day without laughter is a day wasted." Whether you're facing a stressful job interview or navigating a tricky relationship, finding humor can diffuse tension and bring perspective. And remember, the quickest way to make a lasting impression in a new environment, such as college or the workplace, is by showing them your good side and a good sense of humor. Another piece of wisdom is the importance of lifelong learning. While your formal education might be concluding here, or maybe after 4 or 6 or 10 years of college, but your real education is just beginning. Stay curious. As Albert Einstein once said, once you stop learning, you start dying. Whether it's picking up a new language, mastering a musical instrument, or simply reading widely, keep that spark of curiosity alive. After all, knowledge is like having a car with a turbocharger. It's useful to have, even if you don't always show it. Finally, always choose kindness. In a world where you can be anything, be kind. It's the simplest, most profound wisdom I can offer. Remember, people may forget what you said, people may forget what you did, but people will never forget how you made them feel. A kind word, a helping hand, or a simple smile can make all the difference in someone's day. And let's be honest, a world where people are kind is a world worth living in. So, as you leave this stadium today and embark on the next chapter of your lives, remember to embrace failure, cultivate resilience, find the humor in every situation, commit to lifelong learning, and above all, be kind. Graduates, go forth and conquer your mountains with a smile on your face and a spring in your step. The world is waiting for you, and I have no doubt you will make it brighter, funnier, and a kinder place. Congratulations, class of 2024. You did it. I would now like to take this opportunity to introduce our honored guests who have joined me on stage. Representing Berthoud High School is Mr. John Steckel, Assistant Principal. Representing the Thompson School District Administrators this morning, Dr. Melissa Snyder, Chief Academic Officer, and Gordon Jones, Chief Financial Officer. Representing the Thompson School District this morning, Board of Education member, Stu Boyd. The welcome from the school district this morning will be brought by Berthoud's member of the Thompson School Board, Stu Boyd. Mr. Boyd is himself a graduate of Berthoud High School and spent his 36-year career here as an English and speech teacher, drama director, and administrator. Following his retirement, he subbed and mentored new teachers for several years and was first elected to the Board of Education in 2019. Mr. Boyd.
Good morning, esteemed graduates, platform dignitaries, ladies and gentlemen. Let me begin by sharing a greeting from Thompson School District Superintendent, Dr. Mark Schaefer. Congratulations, Berthoud seniors. The Thompson School District is incredibly proud of you. As you embark on your future experiences beyond TSD, we are thrilled for your next steps, whether it be college, the workforce, the military, or whatever else you choose to do. As a community, we will continue to cheer you on and look forward to hearing great things about what you will most assuredly do and accomplish in the future. So a brief explanation. In order for the school district to fit in all the high school graduations this weekend, 2 high schools have to have their graduations at the same time. An early Saturday morning graduation on this field is a long and important tradition in our community. The superintendent recognizes this tradition, so is again alternating years being here. Right now, he's at Blue Arena with the Loveland High seniors. Next year, he'll be here for graduation, and someone will be standing in for him at Blue Arena, like I'm doing now. As Mr. Boschman mentioned, after working at BHS for many years, I retired and then spent several years subbing here and mentoring beginning teachers. Looking at your last names, I know that during my teaching career here, I taught English and speech to many of your parents and aunts and uncles, and yes, even to some of your grandparents. I've read about your accomplishments in the newspaper, attended your concerts, banquets, and presentations, worked with you in Knowledge Bowl, and cheered you on in your sporting events and other competitions. I tell you this because when Mr. Schaefer needed someone to stand in for him today, I was eager to volunteer. It's my honor to be with you on the stage today. I started my remarks by congratulating you on behalf of the superintendent. Let me add my personal congratulations as well. You've achieved excellence in the classroom and in extracurricular activities, as well as on the court, the track, the field, and the mat. You've won a boatload of scholarship dollars. Many of you have held down a job during high school. Some of you have helped your family financially and in other ways and have triumphed during difficult times personally. Congratulations on all of these things and many more that I didn't mention. And let me conclude with this. Many years ago, a famous French forensic scientist named Edmond Locard came up with something called Locard's exchange principle, which says that whenever someone enters or exits an environment, something physical is added to the environment and also removed from it. Modern technology proves that this principle is scientifically accurate. A modern writer and philosopher has extended the principle to say this: every person passing through this life will unknowingly take something away and leave something behind. Most of this something cannot be seen or heard or numbered. Graduates, from this place, you will take with you the love of your family and friends, the good wishes of the BHS staff and your school district, and the pride of your community, but realizing that you're leaving a part of yourself here as well. Wherever life takes you from here, may you find peace and happiness, and may you leave the world a better place because of who you are and what you do. Again, congratulations.
Thank you, Mr. Boyd. I would now like to invite our class-elected speaker to the stage, Declan Murphy. Declan is the son of Melissa Cameron Sattler and Mike Murphy. Declan, the podium is yours.
All right, thank you. All righty. Hooray! Let's go. I'd like to start off by thanking everyone in the audience who voted for me. Thank you to everybody coming out today to support the class of 2024 for this graduation. I'd also like to say that I wrote this speech just like I wrote everything else. Geez, the echo's killing me. I wrote this speech just like I wrote everything else I turned into this school last night at 2 in the morning. And that means the only thing on this stage thinner than my mustache is the ice I'm standing on with Boschman. I'm on such thin ice. He's ready to cut my mic. I'm done. And I don't blame him either. There are so many people here. Wow. It feels like I'm presenting an award at the Oscars. And that being said, I'm going to try my best to not make any jokes about anyone's wives. I would hate to have a Chris Rock, Will Smith situation. I would be on the ground in seconds. All right, here at Berthoud, we got a little bit of a motto. And that motto is "We are Spartans." And R stands for achieve, respect, and engage. R. I mean, I like the sentiment, but who made that acronym? A pirate? Alrighty, class of 2024, we got a smart class. Make some noise if you're going to college. Good. 24 is also a significant number because it happens to be the minimum number of years after college you guys are going to be paying student loans. No. And if you're not going to college, that's great too. You can always get a job down at Buc-ee's. A little while ago, I saw that Buc-ee's was paying their general managers up to $225,000 a year. And at first I was like, holy cow, that is a lot of money. And then I went in there for the first time, and I was like, holy cow, give this guy a raise. It is not worth the commotion. All right, this year is also a significant year, being that it's an election year. Uh-oh. Many of us here are going to be first-time voters, and that can be really difficult to navigate. But lucky for us, this year is likely going to come down to the two most well-respected and mutually loved candidates in recent political history. A true win-win, people are calling it. Alrighty, after the political joke, I better start wrapping this up. Graduation is already long enough as is. Last year's graduation was so long that Mr. Kent retired. For those of you that don't know, Mr. Kent taught here for over 20 years, and halfway through the last graduation, he's like, I can't take it anymore. I'm done. I have to give up. And what's funny is the first thing that came to my mind when Mr. Kent retired was, should have been Ryko. Just kidding. Just kidding. A little zinger. I had to throw one in. I'm just joking. All right. I'm going to leave you guys with this. I'm going to leave you guys with a quote from the great Aubrey Graham, or as many of you know him, Drake, who recently tragically passed away from a horrible Kendrick Lamar incident. Drake once said, 21, can you do something for me? Can you hit a little rich flex for me? Do yo thing, 21, do yo thing. I get a little emotional saying that quote, and I hope that quote is able to go on to encourage and inspire the class of 2024 to do great things. Thank you guys very much.
Thank you, Declan. I would now like to invite our co-valedictorians of the class of 2024 to the stage, Felicia Lynn and J.C. Taylor. Felicia is the daughter of Ching Yi Phoenix Wu and Zhu Fang Frank Lin. JC is the daughter of Kiersey and John Taylor.
Let's go, Daisy. You start? No, you start. Sorry. This entire year, Felicia and I have been in competition with each other. Each of us trying to do just slightly worse than the other one, so we didn't end up on this stage right now. Public speaking is neither of our strong suits. However, joke's on us because now we're both up here. Thanks, Mr. Boschman.
Right. My greatest gratitude for kindly allotting us a day and a half to write this speech, furthering my procrastination. Although my chronic procrastination has never gotten better, I know this isn't condition only I have, because the most reassuring thing you could hear in high school was, I haven't started on assignment either. However, we overcame our illness and made it here today. Maybe with a little sacrifice on our teacher's part. Albeit Mr. Marr was loaded with semesters worth of assignments we turned in on the last day. I'm sure he was more so moved by our resilience to our chronic disease and being able to graduate on time.
Although everyone's sick of hearing about it, it wouldn't be right for us to dismiss the elephant in the room that is our freshman year. Or should I say, our 8th grade spring break that lasted until sophomore year. We persevered and fought hard every day to not have to turn on our Google Meet cameras. It took every ounce of self-control to actually do the schoolwork and not just watch TikToks all day. Then we had to push through being in the opposite cohort of all your friends during that awkward hybrid time. Through this unprecedented time, we were able to adapt and overcome to whatever a global pandemic threw at us, showing our character as a class.
Our class took every advantage of engaging in activities and sports during and after the pandemic. For one, the school marching band didn't let the virus stop them from working their way to a state-placing band. The band kids persevered whatever the obstacle, whether it was using duck masks specific for wind players or persisting to go to practices sort of on time.
Another activity that has showcased great resilience is our football team. Going from being just 1-8 our sophomore year to being 10-1 our senior year took a lot of hard work and dedication. For the rest of the class, we showed resilience by still showing up, body paint, glitter, and all, and cheering on our team no matter what, even if we were getting beat 40-0 at our sophomore year homecoming game. From volleyball to baseball to esports, every activity has had their own success story, and I know that our class will have lifelong memories from these.
We didn't let any challenge coming our way slow us. Our experience entering high school might have been unconventional, but we used our wits and talents to win the favor of our funky teachers and quirky friends. As soon as we found out about our scary English teacher, Lancer, with her wet ball in the hallways, we dropped our prejudice and joined her immediately, donating some of our hair as tribute.
I think we should all take a moment to be proud of Felicia, as although she slept through half of the senior meeting, even if it was afternoon, our own valedictorian was able to show up on time today. Just like Felicia, each and every one of us has shown resilience individually. However, perhaps one of us was more resilient from the rest. Declan's unwavering support of Drake, despite the fact that he is very obviously wrong, shows great loyalty and strength. As the wise Kendrick Lamar once said about resilience, every day is the start of a new challenge, and only the strong survive.
Throughout high school, there have been times that were devastating and stressful, but we made it through with our own will and powers, but also the help of our teachers, peers, and family. We wouldn't have made it without our teachers taking their own time to be not only our academic, but also life mentors, without our peers being there and supporting us when we are down or lonely, without our family being our firmest backbone and giving us the opportunity for becoming who we are today. We wouldn't have made it today if not for the people we encountered and the relationships we built. We are all strong, resilient individuals, but our true power lies in our ability to connect and bond with others to overcome challenges together.
Our resilience doesn't stop today at graduation. Well, today is about celebration. Tomorrow will mark the start of the next chapter of our lives. While we will no doubt face many challenges in this chapter, I know that we face these challenges head on, and as a class, we will accomplish great things in this world. But for now, congrats, Berthoud High School class of 2024. We did it!
Thank you, Felisa and JC. We are now ready to present the senior class of 2024. These young, brilliant men and women seated before you here today have met the academic requirements of the state of Colorado and the standards and expectations of the Thompson School District. By the authority given to me by the Thompson School Board, it is with great pleasure that I authorize the presentation of graduation diplomas to Berthoud High School's class of 2024. Now, before we get started with the presentation of diplomas, I would like to acknowledge that 3 graduating seniors are missing from today's ceremony because they, along with their coach, Mr. Buddy Coons, are competing at the state baseball tournament in Greeley this morning. The 3 baseball players are Connor James Jorison, Caden Levi Copper Kettle, and Jack Monroe McCrae. These young men will be acknowledged at the Berthoud High School graduates over the PA system before they start their baseball game at 11:30 this morning. All right. At this time, we would like to begin the presentation of diplomas for the class of 2024. Graduating seniors' names will be read by our salutatorian, Everett Petrowski, son of Christy and Eric Petrowski. Because Everett is our salutatorian, he will be the first senior to receive his diploma. And the staff member who will present the diploma to Everett, Mrs. Allison Lanter. So let's get started. Everett Matthew Petrowski.
Good morning, y'all. To start, Gordon Boschman presenting diplomas to Uriah Michael Chacon. Joshua Michael Gischel. Alexander Ventura Lester. Sean Vidales. Now, given diplomas by Sarah Beal. Bradley Noel Wayne Conkle. Given diplomas by Tammy Bustamante. Alexis Raylyn Durley. Maximus Coley Gossett. Bryn Marie Moeller. Given diplomas by Amber Christensen. Saul Alfredo Quintero. Given their diploma by Jana Klein. Mason William Koolstra. Given their diplomas by Ashley Cumrun. Isabel Taylor Guzman. Audra Grace Phillips. Aaliyah Patricia Rose Reel. Jessica May Williamson. Given their diplomas by Deb Dillon. Ivory Franken Daniels. Olivia Marie Martinez. Given their diploma by Crystal Domenico. Aiden Jeffrey Preem. Given their diploma by Lee Espinoza. Tate Michael Gomes. Ava Elizabeth Wyant. Given their diploma by Daniel Francis. Blake Allen Coble. Caleb Thomas Cooper. Darren Wesley Davidson. Robert Joseph Finnegan. Kyle James Garman. Given their diplomas by Sean Heading. Gracie May Greenslit. Peyton Nolene Kirk. Elizabeth Sidney Smith. Given their diplomas by David Hunn. Coyle Richard Haggerty. Charlie Marie Russick. Brooklyn Ella Tixon. Olivia Marie Gravestock. Given their diplomas by Jordan Jennings. Tate Bjorn Bothan. Afton Lee Cooper. Luke David Chanafelt. Kenneth Senna Sanford. J.C. Lorraine Williams. Given their diplomas by Ryan Hilbig. Shayna Lynn Nissen. Andres Mateo Peterson. Cameron E. Pickett. Given their diplomas by Michelle Coons.
Thank you.
Shayla Rose Yukina Brewer. Ashley Sierra Lester. Gabrielle Louise Miller. Given their diplomas by Allison Lanter. Carly Ann Brunner. Ethan Christopher Farland. Carmela Christina Galvan Solis. Aiden John Hepp. Amelia Leatrice Hughes. Vanessa Louise Jessup. Felicia Lynn. Megan Grace Mallerby. Emma Jane Miller. Declan Joseph Murphy. Cody Michael Wilcox. Given their diplomas by D. Lindstrom. Thomas Daniel Chipoll. Given their diplomas by Keith Lobdell. Brian Austin Lawless. Jack Thomas Newberry. David Lorenzo Sarmiento. Given their diploma by Tracy Lau. Cameron Michael Clark.
It's been an honor, Mr. Boschman.
Given their diplomas by Lee Lum. Tanner Shea Harrison. Mason Daniel Hirschman. Tatum Lee Hoot. Michael Ricky Murray. Savannah Nevea Palos. Dante Flynn Pavetta. Caitlin Alyn Ross. Catherine Alexandria Schlegel. Alexander Douglas Sig. Alexander Liam Bowen Tweeton. Ara Angelina Van Seal. Given their diplomas by David Moore. Boyce Cushman. Clinton Elliott Elkins. Phoebe Bellotta Jones. Natalie Ann Major. Austin Samuel Oakes. Garrett Robert Pulowski. Elijah Emil Staley. JC Noel Taylor. Aiden Daniel Wolf. Given their diplomas by Vincent Mosley. Landon Isaiah James. Isabella Marilena Pretty. Given their diploma by Julie Noss. Holly Rochelle Trombley. Given their diplomas by Dylan Owens. Rory Josephine Carr. Matthew John Fisher. Ethan J. Lynn. Madeline Marie Rogers. Given their diploma by Shauna Purvis. Isabel Mason Hahn. Given their diplomas by Joe Ruddy. Kayla Renee Beal. Sophia Kyoko Bloom. Sonia Nora Doan. Joseph Tyler Paula Smith. Given their diploma by Andrea Rajkovic. Mia Kaylin Bach. Teresa Annabelle Garcia. Trevor Ryan Moore. Given their diplomas by Michael Schufer. Jacob Lewis Brecky. Joshua True Finley. Ethan Leslie Jenkins. Braden Tyler Manchester. Michael Damian Silva. Hunter Tristan Spurgeon. Reese Thomas Stratmeyer.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you.
Given their diplomas by Kayla Steele. Daniel Joseph Kenneth Armendariz. Axel Isaac Shavarin. Kaylee Renee Gallen. Ella Rose Jewett. Wesley Michael Menser. Allison Emily Miramontes. Mason Eisenhower Smith. Zachary Matthew Taylor. Given their diplomas by Caitlin Stone Alberts. Hadley Ann Abajian. Alexis Christine Coberly. Emily Raven Hallman. Giovanni Attilio Mazzei. Given their diplomas by Jesse Stray. Grayson Leland Baker. Nautica Haley Leslie. Given their diplomas by Lauren Swanson. Olivia Marie Bergston. Faith Cielo Corral. Cody Douglas Croft. Paige Marie Farnham. Ailey Riley Hudson. Tanner Michael Nissen. Andres Pedro Pascual. Given their diplomas by Hayden Sweet. Isabella Grace DePompo. Amber Ray Hedalius. Evelyn Inez Ojeda. Given their diplomas by Corey Tickner. Alexander Dane Larson. Donovan Chance Mann. Aiden James McGrath. Given their diplomas by Isaac Van Wert. Benjamin Ray Larson. Daniel Joseph Mahoney. Given their diplomas by Blaine Voth. Lee Joseph Kirkpatrick. Shelby Jean Phipps. Aubrey Jane Schilling. Given their diploma by Sherry Wilson. Wesley Nugent. Lastly, given their diploma by Emily Yenny. Kaylee Mae Guzman.
Well, thank you, Everett. Well, before we complete the turning of the tassels, which will end our ceremony today, I would like to offer some important directions to our graduates. Right after the close of the ceremony, we ask that graduates proceed directly to the east side of the field by the white tent to collect your official diploma. And now I invite Mia Bach and Jessica Williamson, senior class student council members, to come forward and face the class to close the ceremony with the turning of the tassels. Stand up. Everybody stand.